Hello. So I'll be talking about work cells. Work cells is a type of layout when people and machines that usually would be dispersed get relocated to one area to be working together as a cell. This allows them to work together, uh, to work on the same product or same type of product. These cells are put together to improve workflow efficiency and reduce costs and waste. In manufacturing facilities, machines and people are arranged in a way that the goods move smoothly and logically. Imagine a line from the raw materials to the end finished product. Work cells can be present in offices as well, for example, in order to improve flow of communication or shared resources. The goal of work cells is to move as fast and efficiently as possible in order to improve productivity and reduce waste. Some of the benefits of using work cells are less floor space usage, as the workers and machines are compact in order for fast communication, fast reach, and access to resources. This also means that there is more space available for other product development. Another benefit is the reduced costs by scheduling and using equipment more efficiently. And then also the heightened sense of employee participation, as workers are more directly involved in the production and feel the responsibility connected to the quality of the product. There's also the benefit for the company of the reduced number of workers. There is less time wasted, and each worker is able to produce more. And there is also the benefit of a better communication between the workers. In order to staff work cells, there are actually two processes that need to be identified. These are the takt time and the workers acquired. The takt time is the time that can be spent in each unit in order to satisfy customer demand. It is calculated by dividing the total work time available by the number of units required to satisfy demand. The workers required is calculated by dividing the total operation time required by the takt time. So a real life example of a company that uses the work cell production system is Toyota. This system originally was actually called Toyota Production System. Car manufacturers are very good examples of companies that use work cells, but there are others such as Herman Miller, the furniture manufacturer. They set up in the following way. So each work cell is organized with all the tools and assembly parts needed for a specific chair model, and these are arranged to minimize worker movement and ensure smooth assembly flow. And then chair components such as the seat, arms, or lumbar support are are ready and are restocked regularly, reduce delays and keeping the cell efficient. Then workers in the cell perform specific assembly tasks in sequence, handling tasks like attaching the frame to the seat or adding the lumbar support. They're trained to perform multiple steps though, which enhances the flexibility in the production line. At each stage, quality checks are built into the process. For example, ensuring all screws are secure or making test adjustments. This means that if there are any issues, they are caught on early. And then workers are encouraged to suggest improvements. These feedbacks allows the cell to evolve, reducing waste time and enhancing quality over time. By using work cells, Herman Miller ensures a high quality assembly with minimal waste and focus on craftsmanship for each chair. There's also a competitive side to it, as chairs and components have serial numbers that can be tracked back to who assembled the chair. This means if there is a work cell that produces very high quality products, they can be rewarded. And the same thing happens for cells that produce low quality products. They may need extra training or a reevaluation. So now I will be creating a scenario in which I have to staff a work cell. For this scenario, I'm using my dad's printing shop. He has a client that expects 500 books delivered weekly. The work cell in charge of the printing and assembly of these books is scheduled to work 6 hours a day, 7 days a week. And according to the formula, we need to multiply 6 hours by 60 minutes by 7 days, which is a total of 2,520 minutes. Now, 2,520 minutes divided by 500 books equals 5. This means that the customer demand requires one book to be made every 5 minutes. The total operation time required, according to my dad, is 14 minutes. This includes printing, assembling, and the binding. Now, 14 minutes, which is the total of operation time required, divided by 5, which is the takt time, is 2.8. So this means that in order to produce the required demand for that company, we need 2.8 people working. So there are two options. We can schedule 3 workers and one of the workers works one less hour, or we can schedule 3 workers full time, which would be producing more units than the ones ordered. So this was my example on how to staff a work cell. Work cell was one of the types of layout that caught my attention, as I find it to be very efficient, and I have seen it in different situations before in real life, such as in factories or offices.